Yesterday's date was very hard to write. It was November 10th. And why it was so hard is whenever I was writing it out in ISO 8601 format, I kept writing it as 1011 instead of 1110. But today, my issue is resolved because it's 1111. You know how good it must have felt in 2011 for it to be 1111? I guess you could say the same thing. Well, I guess we don't really have that anymore because you can't get I guess your last chance for that kind of thing was what, 2012. There's no 13th month. There's no 25th month. It's sad. We won't get it for another 100 years. Anyway, this is what I was building last episode, and honestly, it's looking pretty good. It looks kind of funny. It's like this is like the father, and then this is like the son, like on the father's shoulder. Anyway, it'll look better. My goal today is support beam. I don't have a design for the support beam like usual. I don't design anything that I build. I just kind of design it on the fly. But I'm definitely gonna need cobblestone and probably stone stairs and stone slabs and probably more stone. Um, let's go harvest all of that sugar cane though. Well, I'll wait until it's night because I want to light up the surrounding area. But yes, let's get these stone slabs as well. And I think, yeah, I think that's probably good. Well, I'll need more stone, but it's cooking. Oh, this is out of coal. My ass was not even looking. Okay, hold on. Okay, so design. How do we design this shit? I don't know. I don't know at all. Oh, but I just love like 11, 11, 10, 10. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I guess let's make more slabs. I probably won't use many stairs, but I can envision a lot of slabs. So let's make some more slabs. Let's see. Probably just 2 stacks for now. Yeah, that's probably fine. Do I even have any stone slabs? No, I think I used all of every single last one of my stone slabs. Really? I don't have it. Oh wait, no, these are stone slabs, right? I forgot there are no regular stone slabs. That's fine. I mean, that kind of sucks because it's just a weirdly very different texture. But I mean, it's a good texture, but I also want this in slab form. Well, whatever. You can't make even stone stairs, can you? I'm thinking. Oh, that's my cooked pork chop. No, you cannot. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's just getting started today. I guess I'll go gather wood then, because I kind of need to do that. What forest should I demolish today? Are we thinking? God damn, that's crazy that this is at build height. Well, anyway, I guess we'll just go demolish this one since it's right here. I would also like to go looking for clay someday, but not today. Anyway, how's your day? It's 11:11, as I said, and it's a very good day for that reason. What a happy jolly day. I probably should have put away all these materials before I go out and gather a bunch of materials, but oh well. How are you? Yesterday, I think I was talking about um how I was gonna go to the tire shop. By the way, is the game really loud? I feel like it's louder than usual. Anyway, I was talking about last episode how either I was gonna go to the tire shop or record whatever the fuck it was, Road to Empress. I did end up going to the tire shop. It was a Discount Tire, which is like a tire chain. And I went there because I heard that they do free flat tire repairs and stuff. And lo and behold, I went there. I it was on it was like on a busy road, so it took a bit, but I did get there successfully. Not didn't die, didn't crash. Um, I pulled in. I walk into the place, and this guy with Yeezys on, uh, greets me, and and is like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "Hi, I'm good." So then we go out to my car, and he inspects the tire that I said was having issues, and he's like, "Yep, that's a nail." Um, so he asked me, "Have you ever done any work here on the other tires?" And I say, "Yeah, we got this one tire replaced recently." But I actually misheard him. I thought he just said, "Have you worked on this car before in general?" Which, in hindsight, I don't know why he would ask that. Obviously, he was asking if I'd done it there, but I just misheard. And, in the moment, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just answering the question that my brain heard. I wasn't thinking about the validity of the question. I was like, yeah, I've worked on it before. I don't know why you'd be asking that, but yeah. But yeah, so then we go inside and he looks at my phone number and it's like, we don't have you in the system. I'm like, and then I think back on it and I'm like, oh, I misheard you. I haven't done anything here before. And he was like, oh, okay. So he got me signed in and he's like, okay, it'll be ready in like an hour. Or a bit over an hour. And I'm like, okay. So then I go to sit down in the lobby. Well, actually, before that, he asked for my keys, right? To, so they can access the car. So I hand over my full keychain, or kind of like he asked me this, and then immediately I'm like, oh no, this is going to be a bit awkward because my keychain has a furry on it. I mean, I don't have my camera. Oh, actually, I think I might have my camera plugged in, but I don't think I could set it up right now. But it's a keychain by Wifer, who's a furry artist, and I really like the art, so I got the keychain that they're selling. So hand them over, and in my mind, as I'm fiddling around in my pocket to get it, I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be awkward. So I hand them the full keychain. As it's in their hand, while it's still in my hand, I pull it back and I say, wait, hold on a second. And then I remember that I could just take my key off of the keychain. I don't know why I forgot. Like I thought, like in my mind, my key was like bound to the keychain. So anyway, I take the key off the keychain, and I don't think they saw the furry with a fish and its paws in the air. That's pretty nice. Yeah, and then I just sit there for a while. Not actually an hour. As they said, it ended up only taking like maybe 30 minutes or so. But during that time, I just read whatchamacallit. I read The Friendly Orange Glow, so I'll probably record another Moria episode today, because I read enough to be able to talk about it. But yeah, it didn't even take that long. But during it, I initially sat down kind of near the entrance, which was a mistake because I think I mentioned it yesterday. It was fucking cold yesterday. It got down. I don't know how much it was during the day, but I mean, around this time, it was like 30 degrees, feels like 19. So, I sat down by the door, which was a mistake because every time someone came in or out, which was often, I got all of the cold, and it wasn't fun. But then eventually, after like 10 minutes, I couldn't stand the shivering any longer, so I just moved over to another seat, not by the door, and it was fine. But while I was waiting, there was a nice moment of community where for some reason, just like off in the distance, I guess like in the warehouse or something, or like in the bay, the vehicle bay, was just some guy who just screamed in the most like comical way imaginable. Like it sounded like a medieval knight falling off of a cliff. Like it was like ah type thing. And it was like hella loud, but also like in the distance, so it wasn't actually like loud, but like it had the perceived loudness. And everyone, like all like three of us, like maybe four of us waiting, and like four employees that were there were just giggling. It was a nice little time. But yeah, and then Hello. And then we, oh, I wonder if I could jump down. No, definitely not. And then we, well, they called my name. So I go over there and they're like, yeah, it was a nail. We patched it. We check your wipers, and they hand me the receipt for $0. And I'm like, hell yeah. Then they're like, okay, it's gonna be another 10 minutes. I'm like, okay. And then 10 minutes later, or roughly like 10 minutes later, I go get my car. And also, what I realized during that is because, as I've mentioned multiple times, I can't listen to music on my phone in my car right now, so I've been listening to CDs. And I realized that I had my CD like in the player, and like whenever you turn the car on, it like, it automatically starts playing the CD. And I had my Harlow Road CD in. Um, so I put on those workers onto some Harlow Road, which is fucking funny. Poor workers, they didn't know what was gonna hit them when they turned on my stupid little car. They thought it was gonna be Bjork. No, sir. I got Harlow Road in this bitch. Out of all my CDs, though, no, it's actually. I was gonna say the most normal, but I don't think so. Actually, I think that's one of the least or one of the lesser normal CDs that I have. I feel like it would have been a lot more normal if it was like Woody or Black Tie Event. But Harlow Road is just very weird music for people that don't normally listen to that style of music. Harlow Road is great though. I fucking love Harlow Road. It's such like happy autumnal music. Um and like very, very, very like kinda introspective, like very thoughtful. Like whenever you listen to it, you get like a new perspective on life every time you listen to it. Um yeah, I do recommend Watering My Garden by Harlow Road. It dropped last October. I think it was actually October 10th when it dropped last year. Um, so I was listening to it on its anniversary. That was the album. I listened to that album a lot. I think I mentioned it before how I listened to the album a lot, like while I was driving to the library last year. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's not die from creeper, or this 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 creeper, or or this creeper, or this skeleton. All right, we're good. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of fucking creepers. I feel like while I'm crafting these torches, there's gonna be more that just come out of the woodwork. No, we're safe. Okay. Well, anyway, and then it was so peaceful driving home, knowing my tire was fixed. So yeah, I do. I would never, in other circumstances, recommend a retail or not a retail, but like a chain store. But well, I would recommend first looking in your area for local tire shops that would maybe patch it for free or even cheap. Um, like I would rather, give business to a local tire shop than a retail, even though if the local one might cost money. But I don't really have the extra money right now to be doing that because I'm still wait. Oh, wow, this is comforting. I'm still waiting on my future employer to email me. Um, but if I did have the extra money, I would have preferred to give money to a local business. But if you don't have the money, then yeah, Discount Tire. They're a chain business, so you probably have one in your area. They'll pass your shit for free. I fuck with those mechanics that are like it's just like a building with a garage, and then on the garage it just says like honk for service or something. Like those like small local mechanics. God damn. how is the skeleton getting to the water? Lovely little sound. I do like these little night ventures, though. They help light up the world. So yeah, yesterday was... I hate how, like, there's surround sound. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck do the creepers prime and surround sound? Anyway, yesterday was a very, very successful day. What else did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, I thought of two marvelous inventions while I was driving. One of them was because I had bought a bag of Lay's barbecue chips at the pharmacy that I ate while driving to the tire shop because I hadn't ate breakfast that morning, so I was still a little bit peckish after eating lunch. What a great word, by the way. I don't use that word often, but when I do, I feel very British. But my idea for that was a bag, like every bag of chips should come with a little napkin. And I guess even more than just a bag of chips, every like little food that you buy like that should just come with like a tiny little napkin. I was gonna say, why don't they do that? But I know why they don't do that, because profit margins. But once we have the socialist revolution in America, we first thing that I'm picketing for is napkins and snacks. Because, you know, I mean, I guess I could just keep napkins in my car, but what if you're not in your car? You know, you're not always in your car while you're eating snacks. What if you bring your napkin to the soccer game? Now your hands are dirty and you're at a fucking soccer game. Where are you gonna find a napkin at a soccer game? Well, I guess it depends on the soccer game you're at. But you know, if you're at like a little league soccer game, I don't think that's what they call that, but you know what I mean. There's not gonna be any napkins inside. What are you gonna do? Wipe it on the grass? Why would you ruin your fauna with artificial Lay's chips? There's too much shit going on here. But the other idea I had was that we should put speedometers on the back of cars. Because, you know, now we're at the point in technology where, you know, like that wouldn't have been possible in like the 1950s or whatever, probably. Or at least not in a very good way. But think about it. A lot of what causes traffic, right, is, oh, okay, this car is braking. So I'm going to brake so I don't run into them, obviously. Also, this was good. Good progress on the torching. So I'm going to brake because they're braking. And then they're going to start. And when I start, it takes me a little bit of time after they start to start accelerating. And then for the person behind me, it also takes them a bit. And the person behind them, it takes them a bit to start, etc., etc. So that you know, that's kind of like the domino effect of how traffic is started. It's just a bunch of people stopping and starting at different intervals. But if we have a speedometer on the back of everyone's car, then you can see exactly when they're starting, when they're stopping, you know, when they're accelerating and decelerating is what I mean. What do you feel? Does this have potential? Maybe you don't even need a speedometer, really. You could just put like a meter that shows you if they're accelerating or decelerating. Ah! That was not a good time for that glitch to happen. That happens sometimes. I think it's like if you open up a chest while also pressing W at the same time. Something like that. Well, there's 2 pieces of pork chops. Wasted, gone to the wind. It's fine. What do you think? Should we put speedometers on the back of cars? You know, they have cars with fucking like modern cars that have like the fucking holographic shit where it like displays the your speed like in the road or whatever. Why don't we do that but like backwards so then the drivers can like display. You could even just display an up arrow and a down arrow. Oh, I love those cliff faces. Like display an up arrow and a down arrow. That tell you if you're, or tell the driver if you're accelerating or decelerating. Obviously, braking, you get the brake light, but you know, you're not always braking. Maybe that wouldn't work though. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because, you know, there's times where you're not pushing the gas. I don't know. I don't know how it would detect it. Would it use the gas pedal to the fucking, I give up. Whatever. I'm not a designer. Okay, let's get all this bullshit. Okay. Okay. And then let's figure this shit out. Let's get this. All right. And dirt. Let me check my messages to make sure that no one's dying. It's not. It's Yuri. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. So, oh shit. Okay, let's start by just building out a bit here just so I can wait, I guess it would be I should future. Why did I put away my only tool that I'll actually be using here? Okay. Let's make like a staircase because that just seems best. So this is the middle. I guess the first question is, how wide do I want this to be? I think I do want it in the middle. I think that makes sense. I mean, or it could go all the way to the back, or like here. But the first question I need to decide is how long do I want this to be? It's either going to be 1 long, and that would look good against this since this is 3 here, or it would be 3 long, but that I think that'll look too bulky, you know? So I think I should go with 1 long. So now I'm thinking, should I go back to there? What do we think? I'm going to do just a small little makeshift like thing out of dirt, you know? Like this is roughly what the beam will look like. It'll look a lot better than that, but I'm thinking, do I want it going out to the edge? Or do I want it in the middle here? I'm building this a very stupid way. Hold on. Or do I want it, I guess I can just look here. Do I want it like that? It's hard. I can get a better view of it here. I definitely don't want to go that low. I think the block, well, maybe I do. It's hard to say. I think the middle should be good. Yeah, I think middle looks best. Okay, as for the actual design of it, though, I don't think I think I'm going to have to do it like a little bit at a time. So if we start off with just a block, right? Then I'm thinking we go into we go into a slab. Yeah, I guess I mean a bottom slab, yes. We go into a bottom slab. And then I'm thinking, do we put something here? I don't think so. I think we go right into another block. And I'm thinking it'll just be block, slab, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that could work. Just block, slab, block, slab. with, and then occasionally I can sprinkle in some stone blocks just to make it look different. But for now, I'll just keep them cobblestone. So then we go block, slab, and then I guess I just keep doing block. And would I want another slab here to end this off on? I guess so. So what does this look like? Hold on, I want these dirts. We gotta start using plural words for words that aren't plural. Like dirts? That goes hard. Why don't we say dirts? Or why don't we say stones? Well, you say stones in some instances, but if you're saying like cobblestone, you wouldn't say cobblestones, you would just say cobblestone. Why don't we say cobblestones? That kind of goes hard. All right. I don't think I want it to go down that low. I think this is a good height, and then if I just finish this off with slabs. See, can I get a good view from here? Not really. It's hard to get a view like this, because I want like a 0 degree tilt. I want to look at it from below, because that's, you know, how you'll be looking at it from here. Yeah, I think as a base, that's good. Now I think I'm gonna replace like maybe just this one with a, or maybe this one and this one with stone. Then I'm thinking, what if we do? I could use fences. There's also these stone stairs. I could place down stone stairs like. Hold on, let me get rid of this. I could use these stairs. Can I place a stair on this? No. No. I'm thinking, actually, what if I do something like that? Because if we have that, then I could do... Would I want the slab there, or would I want this just going into a stone? I mean, that might look good, honestly. Let me see. So what do you think? Going into a stone or going into a slab into a stone? But if we do that, then that'll be... I mean, that's quite long. But I think it does look good. I don't want it to be this long, though. I want to move this design over, like... Wait, what do we think? No, I don't think so. I think it will look better as that. I'm thinking, should I move it over a block? Because that does look a bit weird without that extra block at the end there. Yes, let's move it over just by 1. And I might even end up moving it over by 2, but let's see. So we do stone there. We're gonna need that. Then a slab on top. Block. Or replace some of these with stone, but oops. Nice hitbox. Okay. Then we'll put stone there. Yeah, because I want to put a block up there. Plus, I think it looks better with that being thinner. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that works. Because that gives it some nice texture. Yeah, that gives it some nice texture of like this like hole there. But I think it will look better if I replace a few of these with stone. I'm not sure if I don't think I want to replace that with stone, but I mean, maybe. What does this look like? Yeah, I might be able to replace that one with stone. Okay. I do also, I want to put some torches on the buildings so they light up at night. So, you know, just maybe like one there. Right? And I mean, I could even put one up there. But I'm not sure. What if I put one here and then one up here? No, that's stupid. I think I'll keep one there. Wait, no. There. And then I want to put one. I think I want to put one up here. I mean, I could put two up here. I think that might look better. Let's see. Yeah, that looks fine. Maybe not. Maybe that looks weird. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I think it looks fine. Okay, but how does it look? Almost fickle Minecrafter. Okay, how does it look if there's just one there? Sorry, every single detail needs like a 5-minute walk back to look at it. Yes, I do think that's better. I do think that's better slightly. So if this is here, this could be wrapped around. I could put torches on the side here, like that. No, it's fine. Anyway, this will be down to under there, which I think works. A little bit. So yeah, let's just keep going. I probably put torches even like here, or probably like here, here, and here. Then if we keep wrapping around. Yeah, this place just looks weird. What if I, instead of having... Hmm. Hmm. What would look best here? I don't know. Let's try putting a torch up here. Fuck you. A torch up here. I mean, yeah, it looks fine. This still looks weird. I don't know. It's fine. I almost just broke the bottom block there. Let's go back this way. So I think I can actually reach the other side without having to bridge like this. I think this should just wrap around decently. Let me get these blocks. Maybe. Yeah, I can. Okay. I'll put these torches here. Oh, I can't reach the last one. So, this just helps light it up at night. And, I think torches also, I think they just kind of look good as well. Is that dark enough there? Probably. That's probably fine. Because look, now this is all lit up during the night. And it looks nice. Yeah, I need to add a torch up there as well. Boop. All right, where was this torch that I had on this side? Which block was this on? This is on the 1, 2, 3, 4th block. I think the window's in the way, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. Now I could also put torches near the top, like I have there. I think I'll do that. So I'll want a torch Well, if that's the case, should I even have this torch here? I'll definitely put a torch up here. But if I were to put a torch up here, I wouldn't really need this torch. It might look weird with the two torches like that, you know? I mean, I guess it looks fine. I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much. I think that's fine. What does it look like if we... I probably could even not keep the torch there. I'm less worried about it not lighting up and not being symmetrical. Because, you know, I like having all of the torches on all the sides. So, you know what? I'll keep it there. Okay. Yeah, I need to fill this out over here. Okay, but one last torch excursion. Damn, all my armor is breaking again. But it's so nice for falling because I don't die every time I fall. Anyway, one last little excursion. I'm gonna put torches down here. If I can reach, there we go. Oh, I can't reach that. God damn it, hold on. About to run out of dirt. All of it's fallen to the void down there. Okay, well I do need to bridge out to this end. But yeah, like look at how dark this is at night. It needs to be lit up. Can I reach that? Well, hold on. Let's try reaching this first. Very, very annoying. Okay. And then this one. I don't think I can reach that. I don't think I'll be reaching that. Wood. Come on. Okay. So that should look much better. Yeah. Nice and lit up now. Should I go down and get all this wood? Or, I guess, dirt? And I have plenty of dirt, but I'll need all the dirt I can get, really. Once I get back to the desert project. Project Desert 2025. Going into 2026, probably. Yeah, I don't care. I'll just get dirt from here. Okay. Anyway, back to... Oh, that's a good fucking stretch. Holy. Damn, it's already almost 12:30. I thought it would have been early. I thought I was going to be finishing recording at like 12:30 so I could eat lunch. Anyway, how does this look? Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of want it to extend out by one more, which is stupid. Maybe not. Maybe it just needs like... Maybe it just needs like a stair or something. How does that look? Does that look stupid? I wish so much I could do upside down stairs. You don't even know. Yes, it does look stupid. But what if I had like... Ooh, you know what I could do to make this look magical? I could dangle a glowstone, right? What if I like go here and just do a little dangly bit. Took so long that it started growing grass. All right, maybe a bit lower than that. I just feel, I don't know, like this is like my magic orb or something. I don't know. I can't reach. I can't reach. I still can't reach. Oh, wait, yeah, this version connects. Or no, sorry. I have a mod. Part of my mod pack connects the blocks. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. Let's see. Mods, uni tweaks. It should be in tweaks. Let's see. Fins at placeable like normal is good. Fins connect to blocks. Maybe. Let's try turning that off. Does it take place immediately? Yeah, it does. All right. But one thing, for instance, that won't look good on, I don't think, is in here. Because now that one can actually that looks fine. So I think I'll keep that off just because it's a feature of beta that I'm not against. But let's see, how does that look? Maybe one taller than that? Yeah, I think that's too low. Let's do... I lost all of that, okay. Well, fuck you too. You know, I could have just grabbed a full stack of glowstone, but I like taking way too long to do things. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of this. Let's see, does this look bad? Does this look stupid? No, actually, I think that looks good. Yeah, I think that glowstone actually adds a lot. Like, it just makes it look like magical. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't that look magical? I would honestly like it to find another, like, I would love to dangle glowstone, like, up here somehow, but... Well, what if I had, like, a thing of fences? Oh, by the way, it's me, Money. It's me, Bunny Miku. This skin is honestly the only reason I want to keep off my armor. Anyway, oops, sorry, I just smacked you. What would it look like if I had... No, I think it'd be too much if I had, like, a sideways rope. Yeah, that'd be too much. I think that's good enough. All right. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay, let's just put all this shit back in here. Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of killed that shit. Oh, right, I can use signs as another form of decoration too. I forgot about all of that. Do I want to use signs for this though? No. Well, what if actually let's just make some, which is expensive and also annoying since they don't stack, but you know what? That's fine. Hold on. But I'm just thinking, what if I were to have signs? I don't know if I want to have them across the whole thing, but I at least just want to see what does it look like here. That looks kind of good there, right? Let's get an out angle from it. No, I want it to contrast that. I think the stone does it good enough. I don't think it needs a sign. Did I pick up that other sign? I don't think I did. Where'd it go? I can't be wasting signs out here. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Okay. But I do want to see though. Can I implement signs anywhere into this build? Ooh, maybe the signs would look decent on the windowsills. How do we feel about this? Yeah? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think they both look good. The raw smooth stone and the sign, I think they both look good in their own merit. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I like it though. I think I do fuck with it. I think I'll put signs on these windows. Let's see. How does this one look? I could also run signs like down along there, but I'm not sure about all that. That might be too many signage. Oops. Okay. I forget you just fall off blocks if you unshift. You're too close to the edge. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Ooh, what if I had it wrapping around the side? Is that too much? Oh yeah, it also doesn't load. Signs are kind of fucky with loading in. Especially, yeah, like, cause they have it so they're not always loaded in. Let me see. What if I add a sign here? Ooh, that might be the ticket, honestly. It's adding them to the sides as well. Cause yeah, look, this is out of my. Oh wait, actually, I think what's causing that is entity calling. Yeah, it is. Okay, wait. Let's I'm gonna get rid of entity calling then. Just because I'm using signs for building. Let me see. Fabric, edit, mods. That helps performance, but I mean it'd be nice if I could configure it to not cull signs. But let's just try disabling it and let's see, does it kill my performance a lot? If it does kill my performance a lot, then I'll probably just bite the bullet and re-enable it. The only downside of that is that you just won't be able to see sign. Yeah, fuck. You won't be able to see signs in that screenshot view when your character is not loaded in and looking at it. Okay, so let's see. Does this load now? Yeah, it does keep the signs. And how's my performance? My performance is it's fine. It's about the same actually. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Let's see. How does this look? Yeah, I think that looks good. I think I'm gonna make a bunch of signs and do that. Which does suck because it's gonna need a lot of materials to do. I'm gonna need a lot of fucking planks. Actually, I haven't used a single log in this build. Huh. I didn't even think about that. I haven't used any logs. I might try and put some logs into this build then. That's because they're good texturing. Anyway, how many of these I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need 1, 2, plus 3, 6, 9. I'm gonna need 11. Okay. Anyway, yet last night I had wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so one more. Last night I had popcorn as my snack for the night because I didn't have any other snacks that I wanted. Well, I didn't have any other snacks to eat really. So I had buttered popcorn, and it was very, very delicious. But one thing, because you always hear like the packaging, and people say, "Oh, don't use the popcorn button on the microwave." I have to say, I use the popcorn button on my microwave, and it's perfect. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and it's the perfect amount of time. What if I do add sign just as an experiment? I don't know. For now, I'm not going to put them there, but I'll keep it in mind, and I might do it after I do these windows. Anyway, the popcorn button does it for 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and it is perfect. Thinking, what if I put torches up there? I mean, torches have a lot of room for being good decoration pieces, you know? I mean, I could put a painting there instead, but yeah, I think torches work there. Even if you also have to use them for light. I do need to decorate the interiors, but I'm focusing on the exteriors first. I don't have glass on me, otherwise it would probably just be better to break the glass and refill it back in, but I can't be asked. Okay. Oh, they're saying. Oh yeah, popcorn button works perfectly fine for me. I want to cook it more though while I'm in the room because I like hearing the popcorn pop. I had one of my moments of hypnagogia this morning. I had a lot of dreams last night and a lot of hypnagogic kind of funny little moments. One of them was where like my entire like notes pad was filled in with like a bunch of shit to talk about. And I was like so excited. I was like, holy shit, I have so much to talk about. Imagine my disappointment when. Okay, so I did my math wrong by a lot here. I don't know how I managed to do that. But anyway, imagine my disappointment when. Oops. Imagine my disappointment when I didn't have all those notes there. Fuck. Okay, I did my math really wrong. I need one, two. Oh, because I counted these as three. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay. Yeah, I had a fuck ton of dreams last night. How many did I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Goodbye, crafting table. Signs could even look good on the side of glowstone. Signs are quite underrated, I feel like. Maybe just that's my mind. But like this is the perfect bit of accenting for these, right? How do we feel? How does that look? I think it looks fine. My only worry is that I think it might be too much. Like it's kind of now it's now that I'm looking at it, it's covering up the slabs a lot. And I kind of want the slabs to be more visible. Okay. I'm second guessing it if I want these. Let me see. Let me just get this glass. Because I do love the texture of the smooth stone and I want it to be more visible. And even though I love the accenting, I do think it might be too much. Let's see. I just want another look of this. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it looks I like how it looks both ways. I think I will stick no signs. Just for now. And in the future, because I just think it's too much. And I do love the smooth stone texture, you know? I'm gonna need to go down there and get all these, but whatever. Just the smooth stone block is so fucking good. Okay. Oh, but now I gotta find a place to store all of these signs that I made. Look at all these fucking things. Okay, I'm gonna need to make a new chest. My sign chest, of course. Wait, I need more wood too. Well, anyway. That did not. Wait, no, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get a storage room soon. Oh, I can't place these next to each other. Would I even be able to actually place? Yeah, okay. Signs. There you go. Yeah, I think that looks good. I just like the accent, and you get rid of too much of the accent when you add the signs. Even if it does add a cool accent, it gets rid of the other cool accent. So then you got too many accents. You don't need that many accents. You're accenting the accent, which can look good, but it's too much. It's too much. Keep it basic, you know. I'm already adding like a lot to the build by that like extension thing, you know? Which I do think came out good. Because I know I was debating a lot on if I even wanted that extension, but I do think it came out good. Grab that sign. Okay. There's probably a couple other ones, but I actually can't be asked to get those. I can be asked to get all the sugarcane, though. I feel like this grows a lot quicker than modern. Anyway, as I'm sure you're excited to hear, or let me rephrase that. One thing I'm sure you're excited to hear about is how my terrain building has been going. It's been going... I'll say it's been going good. So what I've been working on is I'm still trying to make... Well, it is very hard to speak over sugarcane breaking. I've still been trying to make that grass flocking, right, out of cut up twine that's painted. And I did actually get some that was usable. I had there was still most of it was too clumpy. But I think I can actually use the clumps from that batch to make like bigger foliage, you know, like bushes or whatever. But most of it was still too clumpy to use in the actual like finer flocking. But I was able to get a little bit out of it. And I made another batch before I went to sleep that I let dry overnight. And this morning it was looking kind of decent. So later today I'm going to try and put it through a sieve and see how much finer flocking I can get. But for the future, and you know, once I get this next job, I am definitely just going to buy flocking. For a few reasons. One, it is really hard to get the consistency right on the flocking. And two, it's not like the flocking that I'm making right now is free either, right? It costs, you know, hemp rope, which I have a lot of, so that's not really the issue, but it costs paint as well, which obviously you run out of paint. And I'm already running out of that green paint because there wasn't a lot in the container when I started. So, you know, it's also a lot easier to get different hues of flocking with that. So yeah, I think I'll just get some flocking, but I just have to wait until I get a job until I can do that. So the next thing I'm probably going to be oh yeah, this does look good. Oh, this looks sick. This looks fucking sick. Okay, well anyway, one thing I'll definitely be working on is trees. I'm gonna be making trees out of hemp rope. Really tiny hemp rope. And I still haven't decided if that moss that I have, I guess not decided, but I still haven't figured out if that moss that I have will work with it. If it does, then I don't need to buy lichen yet. But if it doesn't, then I'll need to buy lichen, and I can get lichen from the same place that I buy flock. That I can buy flock. Scenics, Woodland Scenics sells a bunch of shit like that. So like for $40, I can get a bunch of different types of flocks and like stone talus kind of flocks, as well as a thing of lichen. So I'll get that at some point, but I don't have enough money to get it right now. I am just waiting for them to email me. And getting quite annoying, isn't it? Sorry, I wanted to turn British for a bit. Anyway, I think that's probably it for this episode. I think I did good progress, even if looking back on it, there wasn't much progress, but you know, I think it did. Why do I have this torch here? I think it did a lot for the build. Oh yeah, I'll also want to put a I guess like I'll work a bit on the interior. Next episode I'll probably do interior shit. But I'm gonna do some now. I'm gonna get some fences and not glass, but glowstone. As for the interiors, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, I should have got trapdoors too. Hold on. I think I have some trapdoors. Yes, I do. Okay, wait, hold on. This trapdoor's pissed me off. I'm throwing this one to the void. Because I never need an odd amount of trapdoors. Probably one day I will. But I'll just make it. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's put this down a few. Probably... Even... No, that's low as hell. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I'm thinking, do I even want trapdoors covering these? Because, I mean, they kind of look... It kind of helps contribute to the magical aesthetic with them not being trapdoored. Yeah, honestly, I think I might go for these not being trapdoored. Also, I'm thinking, yeah, I think I do want this lower. But doesn't it, don't like these look like little like magic orbs or some shit, right? There's a piece of glowstone stuck up there, I think. No? Well, who fucking knows where it went then? Anyway, yeah, it just helps like like I don't know, like raw glowstone looks very magical. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'll go with the raw glowstone, no trapdoor look. I can always just add the trapdoors back. Anyway, I think I do want, let's see. Let's put this shit away. And let's grab wool. What I'm thinking is I do love wool floorings. So in here, but I really love red wool floorings. So I need to actually get red wool for that. And the best way to make red wool is not... Wait, does this die? No, it doesn't. The best way to make red wool is not crafting, but rather... Ooh, stop walking forward. Thank you. But rather getting the dye and dyeing sheep and then shearing the sheep. So that's what I'm going to do instead. But that'll be a next episode thing. So, oh, I was about to ask if I have signs. I definitely have signs. Let's write down interior and red wool. So I know what I'm going to do next episode. But I do want to grab sugar cane. And I can craft, well, most of it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just do that much for now. Oh, I can't. Should have clicked into here. Let's craft these into paper so I can just make a shit ton of bookshelves. I mean, this is actually going to be, I think, more bookshelves than I'll really need. But, oh yeah, this is gonna cost a lot of wood. Okay, let's just see. This, yeah, let's just make a shit ton of wood. Wait, this will make, damn, this is only gonna make 1 stack though. Right? Don't you make bookshelves like this and then... This is only gonna make 32 bookshelves? Wait, no, that's not how you make bookshelves. These aren't books. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I forgot you need to make paper, then you need to make books, then you can make the bookshelf. Fucker. This is too much clicking. Oh, and this isn't even... Okay, so I need another 3 stacks here. Alright, well this is going to be a lot of clicking. Can I butterfly click this? Kinda. It's very hard to keep my mouse in place, but... It's still much faster than regular clicking. Well, even if it fucks with my sensitivity somehow. Okay. Nope, I didn't. I guess it's not shapeless. That's interesting. Can you just click on this a bunch? Oh, you can. Okay. Now my sensitivity is high as shit. Okay, hold on. Because like there's a button on my mouse that changes the sensitivity slightly for some reason. Like you can toggle through them, and it's very annoying for instances like this where I'm trying to butterfly clicks. It always activates it and changes my fucking sensitivity. Okay, now let's grab wood. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need 6 stacks of wood. I don't even know if I have enough wood for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I do. And I want another stack as well, just for myself. But yeah, next episode I need to go get wood as well, because I spent it all on fucking bookshelves. That's right. Interior red wool wood. Okay. Now that I have all of this fucking wood and all of these books, I can craft. God damn, do you see how expensive this shit is? I can craft 1 stack of bookshelves. God damn, that is expensive. But look at this, I got a stack of bookshelves now. All right. So yeah, next episode we're gonna go dye a bunch of sheep, I guess. And break a bunch of trees. Well, anyway, yeah. See you then. Well, actually, next episode is probably gonna be Moria. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with Moria. Bye.